Well, from Superbad to Brooklyn Nine-Nine, he has made his mark as an actor on the silver screen. Now he's directing an upcoming thriller. It's called Outpost. It's going to have you on the edge of your seat.
Cody standing by this one with actor-director Joe Lo Truglio. Hey, Cody.
Joe, joining us right now. Joe, I got to tell you, the dark COVID times, Brooklyn Nine-Nine got me through it, buddy. It got me through it.
Oh, that's great to hear. We love doing that show. We got a lot of terrific response and fans out there that really responded to it. I'm glad it brought you through the darkness.
It did, brother. It did. It was me and my daughter. We went back and rewatched them all again. So good. So good.
Great.
So how do you follow up one of the classic, sitcoms of all time? You drag your wife out to the woods and do a scary movie.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of out of the blue, right? It's quite a surprise for most people, I would imagine. I was a horror fan since I was a little kid, reading Stephen King and collecting Fangoria magazine. And so horror was my first love. It's how I got interested in making movies. Jaws is one of my favorites. And so this was a labor of love. And this was an idea that I had just to make a movie with my wife, Beth Dover. And we got a lot of people and pulled a lot of favors and had a great experience out there in Idaho.
Fantastic. Idaho, but when you say Idaho, you're out there in Idaho. You guys are out there, right?
Yeah, we were in the northern panhandle there, and we were on the top of a mountain that was about 6,300 feet up, and beautiful country. I have to thank the community up there near Priest Lake for allowing us to be guests there. And we had a lot of challenges shooting this movie, but the crew was fantastic. They brought their A game, and I think we got a really kind of hopefully thrilling, terrifying picture out of it.
It's getting great reviews so far. Are you excited about what people are saying about the movie?
Very much. I mean, I've been involved in projects throughout my career that have been favorably reviewed and not. It's always nice to hear, but you take the good ones as much as the bad ones. And I try not to put too much import on either. But of course, I'm very, very happy that it's being well received. I think the movie has some good things to say underneath all the story.
Fantastic, fantastic. Now, the lead actress, can you give us a little bit what it was like working with her?
I know her. Yeah. I know her a little bit. We're familiar with each other. Beth Dover, who many of you might know from Orange is the New Black and a comedy show called Children's Hospital. I wanted to do an independent movie, and I knew that was going to be in our household for quite some time, so I wanted her to be part of it. Aside from being an incredible actor, I just wanted this to be kind of a family venture. So she's terrific in the movie. This is a very different role for her, and I think she hits it out of the park.
Fantastic, fantastic. Now, one last thing for you. A lot of folks, of course, know you from your work in Superbad and Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but of course, I came to love you from your performance as Clucking Bell pedestrian in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Listen, I love that you pulled that out. That's a deep cut, and I appreciate the fandom.
How did you get that? How did you get that?
There was one of those jobs, as an actor, you do whatever comes your way in the early years. And, I was also in another video game based on a 70s movies, which I loved as a kid called The Warriors. They made a video game out of that as well. And so every now and then you get these jobs that you're like, huh. Will anyone remember this? It was fun to do. I had a lot of ping pong balls on me.
And just know that Cody did remember. I remembered.
Thank you, Cody.
Joe, thank you so much. And seriously, thank you for getting me through those dark COVID times, man.
I appreciate that. Thanks for having me on.
All right, man. Back to you guys.
I love him. Anytime you see him in something, you're like, oh, good.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Get to spend some time with him. Yeah, that's great.